Hey guys, it's Elucid. Welcome back to another turn in Bumble Rumble. It's turn 91, and I just got it in, and I watched it, and I think I'm feeling like playing it right now. So, we're gonna go ahead and do that. We have a message from Pythium. I don't appreciate you bullying Relay, so I guess that means he's going to attack me. We got 40 fire gems from Vanarus, and you may ask yourself, what are these 44? Well, I sent Vanarus. I'm actually gonna show you. Last turn I had mentioned I was going to potentially sell my lanterns that I finished research. I sent Vanarus all of this. So I want to explain why I sent these to him, because normally I would destroy them, because I don't want to help anybody with research, but Vanarus and I are going to be allies against Relay. He's also probably one of the weaker nations left in the game. And helping somebody who doesn't really border me, he is like the smallest border, doesn't really border me, is one of the weakest nations left in the game. So anything I can do to make him stronger, considering he basically borders everybody else, I think is going to be good. Like, he borders Shinuyama and Tianchi and Pythium much more than he borders me. And we have a common enemy right now, Relay. So, yeah, I think it makes sense to trade with them. And so I sent them to him, 20 of them, for 2 gold, for 2 fire gems apiece, which is, whoops, cheaper than you can make them with the hammer. And obviously you don't have to waste mage turns. So it's a good deal for him. And I'm only doing it because, like I said, he's somebody that I think helps me. I wouldn't have done it with anybody else. I would have instead destroyed him. Because if they need the research, I don't want them to have it. So somebody's claimed the inner throne. We cast Crumble. The fortification was heavily damaged. An Ashen Angel appears. Got a battle. So they're coming after my thugs. Okay, and we nuke the shit out of them. There's a chance we could have gotten fucked. But we seem to survive. There is another battle with the Ashen Angel, this time on my other thug. We cast Iron Skin. And there we go. We're fine. And this is a kit I tested against Ashen Angels, and we seem to do well enough. Well enough that it's worth raiding. And the good thing is we made him waste death gems. And there's only 2 of us here, so there's a chance he even cast more, but then they backfired and went after him. Because if Ashen Angel is not very good to target at like a onesie-twosie thug. It's better when you have like an army, like several thugs together, or an elite kind of mage army or something like that. The way it works, 50% chance, basically you have a 50, like a coin flip. Is it going to hit each commander in the enemy province? And if it goes through the commander list and it doesn't hit him, then it comes back and goes for the caster. Cast Astral Window. Teleport. We cast Astral Travel. We cast Astral Window. Dome of Flaming Death we put up. We cast... Okay, there was a battle in Relay. So this is Mr. Hands coming in with his army. Yeah, this army was magic phased in. And this is a lot of Relay and PD. Like, this looks like 100 units. There goes Army of Lead. Fog Warriors. Liquefy coming out. Okay, and like that, we kill all of his PD. It was actually 170. I actually want to load up a test game and just see what does it take. What does it take to get 170 PD in your capital? Let's put the debug mod on so I can cheat and get gold. And then we'll make a map, an arena, and we'll be Relay, or middle-aged Relay, the strongest of the relays, the most cancerous of all the relays, and yes, we are intentionally fighting them because we think we're going to win. Which is something God. This is probably the only game No, with the Scalaria, I'll intentionally target Relay. Otherwise, man, God, they're just cancer, you avoid them. But I think I have to. Okay, so here we go. Monthly Super Wish, Deepak Sensei, and then monthly Super Wish Gold. Okay, and then let's see, how much does it take to get 170? Okay, let's see what is 40. Monthly Super Wish slaves. What's the thing I can do to make an indie attack? I can't remember if Ghost Riders... Okay, yeah. Monthly gems. Ghost Riders might trigger an attack. $150. So to get 170. Okay, it's about 45. Which is a lot, but not a huge amount. Anyway. So, whoops, I keep hitting the mic. Okay, so that was this battle. We took 0 losses and killed all of them. We spent a fair amount of gems, though. Next battle, there's a battle in Green Waters. This is us trying to snipe his thugs, and we assumed they're thugs because we knew they were cap-only mages, and we assumed they were the enslaved type. This guy's Astral 6. This guy is Astral 4, and this guy's Astral 4. So let's see what happens. Now I realized as soon as I pulled this turn up, like I might have made a oh wait, I might have made it, well... This could theoretically route them. Like, this is gonna probably one-hit kill them, but this may route them, or like, trigger them to do the Ring of Returning. But I kind of need that. Otherwise, I could get picked off by assassins the next turn. So anyway, that's a risk. But even if I kill one, it's a fair amount of gem damage. Like, this guy has 10, 15, 30, 35. This guy's 35 gems. This guy is 15, 20, 25. So 35, 25. And then this guy's the most. This guy I'll probably kill because lightning can't... Oh, okay, he's only a little shock resistant, but... 5, 15, 25, 50, 65, 70. This guy's 70. So 70, 35, 25. Of course, there's probably some discount if he's using hammers, which, you know, he probably is. Okay. Okay, so that guy, did we kill him? Or did we rout him? Okay, we killed him. So that was the 35 gold one. Okay, that guy got hit by Shocking Grasp. Okay, so did that guy. So, these two guys got returned, but we kind of needed to kill him quickly too. So, I mean, a couple Arcane Bolts could have ended my golem. So it's a little dangerous, but we were okay. So that was that battle. So our magic phase attacks worked. Tianchi attacked us here with an army. Okay. Tianchi attacked me here with an army. So he fluffed this guy, then retreated, and this guy's got feeble-minded, limp, blind, and doesn't have Gift of Health, so he can't fix it, so this is just like a nuke on the province, and maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. May not work, actually. 29. Okay, we kill it, but it does not die, I don't think. No, it retreated. But we give it a few more afflictions. I think it's got a limp now, or maybe it's a mute now. Anyway, it's a little more afflicted than it was before. It will heal, though, so... For not. Let's see what province that was he attacked. It was down here, so it was this one, where I had kind of a PD dump, because I was trying to get this fertility cult out. Okay. There was a battle in Relay Part 2. And this was an army moving, patrolling in. Okay, we didn't get a lot of the mages, unfortunately. There was, yeah, the Star Spawn got away, which sucks. I mean, I don't know if he had what gear. We got some of the Slave Mages, and we got some of the Chaff. We got the Meteorite Guard. Cost us gems. Quite a few gems, but it's okay. We brought in extra. And we can keep teleporting in more. Okay, so that was a battle in Relay. There's a battle in Forbidden Forest, right here. I don't think I've seen this one yet. Okay, we've got that from them. Then we have a battle in Godstomp Mountain. I think this is the throne. Yeah, this is the throne province. So Pythium decided to attack. Let's take a look at this army. He's got some of these guys who've got flambeaux, which are pretty damn good weapons. He's got a communion with some clams of pearls. Not too much in here. Crystal Matrix. So we want to get this Lar. That would be nice. Crystal Shield. Crystal Matrix. Earth Boots. A Lich here with some Death Gems. But the Lich won't be entering the Communion. The Lar will. So the Lar is going to be able to drop a lot of spells. It looks like it's planning on dropping nature spells. But with this many Communion slaves, he could drop whatever he wants to. But I imagine... We'll see. Let's see what he gets off. Okay, the angels have jumped in my backline with their flambeaux, so that's actually a little scary. Let's zoom out a little so we can kind of see both fronts here. But flambeaux, you know, they do, if we look at the weapon, does fire damage, which is armor piercing, but this actually isn't going to do a ton after because I'm fire resistant, right? So this is going to basically turn the fire part of the damage, which is part of the good part of it. You know, 12 damage, it's going to turn that into basically 7 that then has to go through 13 armor. So in general, it's not going to do anything. Or not do much. He did Mass Flight. Now most of this stuff up here is PD, so I don't really care if it dies. But we have Firestorm. He cast... Did I cast Fire? I might have cast Firestorm, but I definitely cast Acid Storm. Does he have... He has Fog Warriors down. I do not have Fog Warriors. He also has Army of Golden stuff. But I should also have Mass Regen up. And I think I just dropped Will of Fate. So all my guys are lucky. They're regenerating, and they've got a shit ton of armor. Soul Slay coming down. These guys are all on my back line, but I've got a lot of bodyguards. The Angels are probably slowly working their way through some of these bodyguards, but very slowly. Like you can see here, they're attacking, but these guys are not really dying. And then Acid Storm doing its thing. These guys are just grinding it out up here. But the thing is, over time, Acid Storm's gonna do damage, even through Army of Gold. Like, even with this much protection, Acid Storm's gonna do damage. Like, let's take a look at this guy here who doesn't have Fog Warriors. Okay, he doesn't have damaged armor. Did these guys? Yeah, this guy does. So in a very long battle, Acid Storm's gonna get you. Hal, not very good in a battle with Firestorm and Acid Storm. Acid Storm's still up, Hal's still up. Okay, these Angels have worked their way through some of the bodyguards here. And they're now on this guy, who this is the guy who put Firestorm up. This guy's on him. But this force is... My front line is still holding. Their communion's probably mostly dead in terms of all the communicants. My front line has turned around and we've sandwiched now a large part of the flyers. So they're going to be getting surrounded. And my guys hit like a freaking freight train. I mean, we hit with piercing damage, largely. That is going to be doing, you know, like, these guys can hit their way through 20 protection. Pretty easily. Now they do have invulnerability 15, but that's actually not going to matter. But and they're lucky, you know, so... it's going to take a while to pop Mistform with non-magic weapons. This is where magic weapons would be really good. I misbuilt my guy. You probably definitely should have done magic weapons. Okay, they're starting to retreat, too. And I don't think they have mass regen here. And mass regen could have been one of the main determinants here, because over time, this Acid Storm damage is going to get you. It's basically armor-piercing damage that doesn't have an elemental type, but it's pretty low. I think it's like 4 or 5, or maybe up to 8. Maybe it's 8, I can't remember. But it's in that range. So it takes a while to get through, you know, 20 protection is basically going to get turned into 10. But then you still have to get lucky to get through it. And I think their backline is their guys trying to take out my backline is mostly dead now. What was that came out? Looked like Doom or something? Okay, Gifts of Heaven coming down. I think that's him casting it. And just a very kind of epic long battle. Fire and acid all in the air. Now, if he did Ground Army and Wrathful Skies, he probably would have won this. Oh, maybe I did get Ground Army off eventually, because my guys are not showing shock weakness. And this is the guy who they were getting close to kind of killing, but it doesn't look like they got to him. Okay. And now our front line is finally folded, but the back line, I think these are his. Let's do team colors first. I can't really tell. Yeah, those bears are kind of causing us problems, because they regenerate a shit ton. And they're pretty hard to hit, because they're ethereal with a ton of protection. But they should be pretty close to an army rout. It's looking right now like we're going to lose, though. How are we doing on fatigue? Relief probably is going to matter here. Yeah, everybody's almost fatigued out. Except his guys aren't. My guys are. I wonder if his guys have reinvigoration. No? So relief might have been a big determiner of this fight. Wait, this guy's not fatigued out. This guy is, but he's... Who's all fatigued out and who's not? Are all of my Coral Guard fatigued out? No. Only some of them are. I guess it matters where they were. Like, are these guys fatigued out? These guys are. Do they have frost resistance? They do. Okay. Grip of Winter wouldn't have helped. Just down to the wire. Look at that. What is this guy? 26 protection with a lot of reinvigoration. What is this communion up to? Are they still alive back here? No, they're basically all dead. There's only one commander. And he's twice-born. It's this guy. Fire is down. Maybe this guy routed? Oh no, Firestorm's down. Where's my guy? Maybe he died. Okay, yeah, this was, I think, the... This was the caster of Acid Rain. So Acid Rain's not down, it's just Firestorm up. Now, I tell you what, Life After Death would have been good here for me. And his guys are all retreating. Which is down to the absolute wire on that one. But my important, like my mage didn't die. So let's look at the results. I lost my Necromancer. I lost 6 Mother Guard, and I lost 2 War Shamblers. My PD, which I had a shit ton of. If you remember, I spent like 1,000 gold or something, maybe more, maybe like 2,000 gold, just cranking PD out. They were fine. Or they're going to be fine, because, I mean, they got wrecked, but they're going to be back. My Kings of the Deep killed a shit ton of guys. 300 kills. And then his army just got crushed. I mean, we killed 3 of the Therugs. The Therug communicants all died. They're 50 gold a pop. So that's, I guess, maybe that's not actually that much gold. Because, like, you did the 0 and then you multiply by 5. That's only like 1,000 gold. So that's not actually that much. And these aren't that expensive. I mean, he can throw away an army like this. I want to tell you, like, this is a big deal. It's not actually that big of a deal. His Lar got away. His Crystal Mage got away. He lost some of these guys. I don't know if any of them had gear. And he lost some Angels of the Host, which it's a little bit of a zinger, but not really. Fall Bears he lost. Not a big deal. But I lost nothing. So, very good trade for me. He also attacked me here, I believe, with the Wraith Lord. And it's actually funny, I noticed his Wraith Lord's name is Teleport Enslave or Mind Hunt, the Wraith Lord. Meaning he's kind of prepared for that, I guess. Now, that means if he's prepared for it, perhaps he has a stealthy Astral guy, which he certainly could. I'm not sure what we're gonna do. The fertility cult is gone! Praise Jesus. Losing its leader, the fertility cult has wilted. However, like weed in the garden, it must be rooted out by faith or sword, lest it return again. Death +2. I think that just means we need to get our Dominion in there, but we're gonna actually check that. The wild forest has grown, or the forest has grown wild. Okay, that's fine. I have aiming gained. Tax collector, shitty event. Children are disappearing in the night, shitty event. Harvest has been truly exceptional. Nice. Bakemono chief. Scout, who we converted. Sweet. Welcome to the cause. Scout of Tianchi. Okay, and then let's see. A guy died from a disease. Another deep seer died from a disease. Okay, and that was the last event. So I'd say that was a good turn. These guys are squaring off, which is fine. I have a few turns left, I think, before Shiniyama can attack me. Our armies have rolled out. The only unfortunate thing is we have not killed this, because with some very good insight, Relay has actually popped iron walls. Now, fortunately, there's a lot of supply available. My siege strength here is 500. My siege strength here is 450. So I guess we're going to actually end up merging these armies. And, yeah. The other thing... Oh, did I not move this guy out? Damn it. I meant to move this guy. I meant to move him last turn. I didn't. I need to give him... bottle of water stuff. Ooh, there's a lab here. Now, if I cast Crumble on it again, I think I will have it broken this turn. Unless he casts Iron Walls again, which he probably will. It's a lot safer sieging in the water. You don't have to worry about flames from the sky or anything. He can have his guys stick out and do like enslave stuff, but we can do Soul Slay. I mean, or I can just give pearls to this guy and have him magic duel, which is probably what I'll do. Because his guys will be Astral 4. Astral 4 compared to an Astral 10, that's like being an Astral 1 trying to get an Astral 7. Which is like a 0% chance. So that's one option. I've got gems, pearls on him. I expect he's gonna pop out with some like cheeky, hey, I'm gonna enslave one person and burn your gems, and we're gonna magic duel the shit out of him. Be like, get out of here, dude. Not only are we gonna magic duel him, we're gonna Phoenix Pyre, and then we're gonna magic duel him. And I'm gonna make all of my gem casting stuff on like turn 2. Our first battle here, there was no PD, so he still has, I know, at least 80 guys inside. But 80 guys is not gonna save him. This army could hurt. So this army's clearly gonna come here this turn. But it's also in cold too. And it's one. Okay, if I get something that adds to range, which I'm not sure I can, I could potentially winner, what do you call it? Murdering winner it. If I just keep reinforcements from getting here, he's kind of fucked. This is perfect. This is real murdering winner material. Let's see if I have the... I don't know if I have anything. Oh, ritual range +1. That might do it. So if I take this guy and I put like... I think he can cast it already. Four provinces. But then it's 5 because of my thing. Boom, I can zap him. It's only 4 away. I don't even need that. And I can cast that once, but I can also Flames from the Sky it. Flames from the Sky will be trickier. So I don't have an arcane lens, and it's 4 away. So I'd need to find... Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that. Can my Fairy Queen go up here? My Fairy Queen can go up here. So... this army... There's this army and there's this army, and these two are probably gonna combine here. And then... this army may combine here or may move here, or may attack me here, actually. What I could potentially do is do a huge PD dump here, mount a defense as I nuke it with Murdering Winter. Like, that would actually be the Jedi move, is to start taking my shit with this, while he iron walls his own stuff. And so far, he's been playing smart. I mean, it's only turn 1 of our conflict, but he's got iron walls on his capital. How am I going to Flames from the Sky him? Because I basically have to use a Ring of Wizardry. Got Dome of Flaming Death. How does this work again? I forget. Good luck skills help to... Okay, so a powerful fire blast will find its way to... Okay, wait. An invisible web around the province. Any spell cast into the province will trigger the deadly trap. A powerful blast of fire will find its way back to the mage and burn him. Possibly also the laboratory to cinders. A good luck skill helps to protect the laboratory from being burnt down. The more magic gems put into spell, the longer the dome lasts. If the mage who casts the dome dies, the dome dissolves instantly. The dome does not stop enemy spells that pass through it, but it may stop the enemy mage from ever casting. Oh wait, so this doesn't actually block spells. But it could kill whoever's casting it, so maybe I do my little frost dome here too, which does a frost blast, and if they get hit by both of them, maybe they die. It's not a bad idea. Yoy, okay, but I can't... How am I gonna get the range? I don't have anything that gives me fire range. I really need a Staff of Elemental Mastery, or I need an Arcane Lens. Murdering Winter by itself here is going to do 8 plus 4 damage. It's going to do 12 damage. Plus DRN. It'll be armor negating. It'll be against these guys who have 14 hit points. So I think that should kind of kill all of them. Not all, like half of his Meteorite Guard. Which is worth it. Meteorite Guard are going to suck to fight against. God, that was an epic defense. God bless you, Province Defense. Okay, we're definitely Murdering Wintering it then. There's nothing that's going to stop that. Flames from the Sky. I can't cast while underwater. Whoops. I could cast it from here, but the army's going to be underwater next turn. Yeah, unfortunately this is my closest land lab, unless there's something I'm missing, which I don't think I am. And I don't think I have anything to increase fire cast range right now. I believe there's also a fire item I could make. This one? No. 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 Is there not? I could have sworn. One second, I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna find out. Okay, so I went and looked it up. It's actually this item. Staff of Flame Focus. Which is really cheap. It's only like 5 fire gems. So I definitely should have had that by now. If I had that, then with the Ring of Wizardry, I could have hit these guys, but I can't. So instead, I think we're just gonna have to muddle through with the Murdering Wintercast. A PD dump here. I don't have a ton of mages who can really support this now. Most of them have moved out. It's also possible this army doesn't come here, but I think it will. That's what I would do. But it also doesn't have many turns. Like, I mean, I guess he can keep casting Iron Walls. The problem with casting Iron Walls, though, is if you cast it while it's already up... Okay, let's actually test this. Where are we? Is our test game A? No, that's not a good one. We'll do the Hinnom. I'll do this one. Okay, we haven't broken the fort. Bizia. Okay, we have how much left on our fort? Not much, so it's like, okay, emergency, let's cast Iron Walls. And let's put 5 more gems into it so it lasts 5 turns. Okay, host. Okay, Abyssia casts it. Iron Walls are up, great. We're at 900 defense left. You're like, okay, great. Let's see if we can boost it back up again. Let's do Iron Walls. And let's do 6 this time. 20. Alright, we cast it again. Casting again doesn't get any better, but we have 2 rituals on here separately, but they don't stack. So the way to do Iron Walls is you have to wait for the first one to expire. If it doesn't expire, you can't recast it. So it's also possible that he says, look, because I did 500 points of damage, and he's got 1,500 now. If I cast Crumble again, and I moved this army here, I should break his fort. I should break his fort. So he'll have 1 turn. So he'll have to move this army here, and then this army has to save it. There's a lot of problems with this. One of the problems is, if I do gem baiting, like I could potentially set this golem up to gem bait. Like if I gem bait here, because this is the only place he can move to get here in time, and I can have this golem just like chill out and then do like a turn 4 or 5 returning, you know, he may not have things set up so that he can cast multiple times here, because I could also gem bait him with a magic phase attack here. Like I could actually gem bait him twice this turn. But I'd have to do it with golems, because I don't want somebody else to die. And the golem can't get lost to a returning ritual, but like, whatever. And I mean, I would lose the summit, but again, whatever. Verse potentially taking Relay's cap, it's gonna be worth it. So I think that's the play. We're gonna, because the thing is, I'm gonna do, this turn I'm gonna do 500 damage. No, this turn I'm gonna do 1,000 damage. Next turn it's gonna be popped. If he is not on his fort, we're gonna have a battle for his fort next turn. Which, by the way, I need to go ahead and switch all these guys up here. I'd like to take the, I guess quickness boots are okay on him. I'd like to take the quickness boots off. We don't really need him on her anymore. Though it is, no, it is good for the, if I get a water elementalist. I like if I get assassinated. I could potentially, no, I'll be okay. Right, so anyway, next turn there's a very good chance we crack this fort. This guy is actually probably the guy I'm going to use to move and patrol here. Which there's risks to, because he could magic phase attack me. If he magic phase attacks me, I think I'm going to set up a little magic duel trap here. But I can't script this guy for both the magic phase attack, I don't think. Do I have an amulet? I still didn't make an amulet of anti-magic. The problem is I don't have but one earth guy here. I took everybody. Maybe I should have left a little more at home. Maybe some Daibakemono, a huge Tartarian. Yeah, Shinigama's not a joke. Shinigama's big now. They're a little scary. Okay, our Dominion's getting up here pretty well. We still haven't managed to get it in here yet. But this should pretty quickly get it to be ours. So he actually brought in a fair amount for this. So that's a fair bit of mage support. They have items? If they had items, it's going to be worth it to kill them. No items. No items. No items. Yeah, okay. It's just money. It's not even that much money. Okay, we gotta make another vampire this turn too, I think. Got 100 blood slaves, so we can definitely afford one. He made himself another sanguine dousing rod. This is where we've got our next little operation set up, and we should have a fair amount of dudes here. I think we're actually going to take this guy and go patrol here. And we probably need to make another... another king. Oh man, here we go. Breaking into blood is Atlantis. I mean, it's a slow journey. This is, I think some people, okay, so I think every game you should try to break into blood, but you need to understand what you're doing it for. And you need to understand, like, in general, unless you find a blood site that allows you to get blood mages, your breaking into blood as a non-blood nation is going to be like auxiliary. Like, it'll allow you to cast certain spells in combat you wouldn't be able to cast, or it'll allow you to forge certain items like black hearts or flesh eaters or stuff that you wouldn't be able to forge normally. But you're not going to be like a blood power. Like, we're not going to be blood power Atlantis unless the game goes to like turn 200. I wonder if that tart got away. This problem's... Is there a Tartarian in here? Yeah, it got away. We do need to attack this again. I'm not completely sure of the gear. I don't want to attack this. I think that would be a little predictable. Maybe we could attack it with an army. We do have these guys now to start diluting it. We need a lot more. For those of you who didn't watch the last episode, we've decided to deal with Ashen Angels via dilution. And for thugs, we probably want scouts, because they're going to die anyway. For armies, we want the chieftains. So anyway, that is our plan. Mass produce those. Also effective versus Mind Hunt. Mind hunting a scout is definitely not high value. And Mind Hunt, you don't know who else has scouts there too. We do need more troops though. I do want to turn on troop production. Kind of got a lot here that we've built up. I think these guys probably need to head up and go in here, and then we can threaten. We actually need preaching, we don't actually need researching. So like these guys are actually gonna move. You need to preach, buddy. It is funny when like priest turns are more valuable than mage turns. Preaching here. Getting our dominion up. Let's take a look at graphs. We're not going to finish playing this turn. This isn't going to be a super... I mean, it's already long. It's not going to be super duper. I'm just kind of telling you what we're doing. I'm going to kind of mix it up how I do each episode. So this one, we're just going to kind of talk. We're not actually going to play it all out. I'm just going to tell you what I'm probably going to do. Give me them gems. Let's take a look at graphs. Provinces, very steady rise. This was the end of the war with Yis. This is trading back and forth with Tianqi. Or maybe this was trading, like with the end of the war with Yis. We're up a little bit, all right? So we're up, but the gems it's cost us to get this far up haven't really been worth it. Forts, income, gem income. Definitely like a little plateau now. Research. This flat line means we're done. Dominion. Yeah. Okay. That is a very good graph. This one, there's no plateauing. We're just growing, 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 growing. Army size, we're looking good. Ascension points, we're looking good. I think we're in a strong position to win. I think it'll be very difficult for somebody to unseat us from that position, though it's certainly possible. All we have to do, I mean, there's a few things. One is holding on to Pangaea is going to be tough, but we put a good foot forward here. What was here? Scout? We're probably going to raid Pythium a little bit now. Like, definitely take out some of this shit, like temples on the border. I guess he can take ours out. It's fine. Are we at a threshold for a temple? We're gonna figure out what we're gonna do with this guy. Not sure. We very likely... If he can't kill this army, there is no fucking way he's killing this. I'll load this guy up. do tons of elementals. I mean, there is no way he's gonna kill this. Just impossible. We'll give him a few bodyguards. I mean, forget about it. Absolutely forget about it. No freaking way. Water elementals with army of gold on it? I think I probably have even fog warriors and other shit up. I don't care how many troops you bring. Unless you're bringing water elementals with fog warriors and army of gold, it ain't working. And I mean, if we look at it, Pythium does have... Where are they? They do have water mages, right? So they have recruit everywhere water mages, but they're only water 1. But they could potentially do, like, Power of the Spheres, minus 50 fatigue. Right? Some water power. Now they're water 3. So that's not bad. And then from that they can do living water if they spend extra water gems. But it's not efficient. Like, they're not going to be doing it the way I'm going to be doing it. Which is a shit ton. We do need to figure out what we're going to do, though. What is this army going to cast? Potentially I could Ghost Rider this. This actually is a pretty good Ghost Rider army. I wonder, let's see if Ghost Riders stack. Because I think that's a 2 Ghost Rider army. They do. And they've got these cool guys, the Wraith Lords who lead them. I dig these. Be cool if you got to keep them. Guess I cast that on myself again. So that's actually probably what we're gonna do on that one. This army we're gonna kill with 2 sets of Ghost Riders. Possible he does tarts or something in there too. That's fine. Low commitment. See, if I send in something else, I feel like going here is a predictable move. If I send something else here, you know, he could have a tart there and I would lose it if it was high value. I think I need to send my other guys in places where it's not predictable, like he can't magic duel me and things like that. And like here, like I could teleport here, I could do potentially like raid both of these. Or I could do it on relay. Like, I'm not gonna hold anything I take from him for more than a turn. But this, he's just asking for me to pick shit off. If he's gonna be a fucker, I'm gonna be a fucker. I offered him, because when we negotiated this peace on the Isthmus, what I had said is like, look dude, hey, you seem to be building up a big army, and I know that army's not coming for me, because I know you don't want me to kill it. Which is true, it wasn't coming for me, and I was gonna kill it if it did. So if you want to take it from Pythium, because Pythium took this, and I know for a fact that Tianchi thought this was going to be his. I don't think I've really wanted to watch one of Sakune's videos like I've watched this one, so I know he's recorded some of it. I don't know if he's recorded it all the way through the late game, but I hope he has. I'm actually going to message him and be like, hey dude, you should record this through the late game. I really want to see his perspective through all this. But I'm sure he thought this was going to be his throne. So Pythium taking it, he's not happy with that. He also, shed a throne up here. And so, or which one? I thought it was this throne. Garth is taking this one from Shiniyama? That's actually funny. Wait, which was the throne he got? I could have sworn it was this throne he got from Tianchi. Am I looking at the current turn? 91? Wait, what happened? What happened? Maybe this was the throne he took from Tianchi. Now Garth is taking it from him. Let's actually go figure that out. I think it happened like this turn, maybe? Yeah. So this is the turn he cracked it. He took it the turn after, and then Agartha has recracked it with him as the owner. That's hilarious, okay. I kind of want to watch that battle. We need to make sure we astral window that province. Let's actually go ahead and do it before I forget. It's kind of far away. Where's this closest to? Holy shit, that's far away from all my stuff. I might be able to get it from here. Okay, I can. It's just barely in range. Okay, let's make sure we do that. Okay, I need to get this guy out without him dying. I don't think I have any... Okay, we do have a bottle of water. He would actually be a good candidate for friendly currents. Cannot be cast underwater. The Piercer, that can't shoot underwater. That can't shoot underwater. Be nice to give him some item he could cast or something in battle. I mean, I guess I can move him up this way, and then from here this way. Problem is, there's a decent chance they raid me here. The only thing I can think of is if they're sending in raiders, I can do a PD dump and have this guy as a support script, like here he's going to come into Army of Gold, and give him enough gems to do it twice, and don't put him on... I guess I have to give him a bottle of water then too. So it's kind of like double duty here. I need to find another bottle of water. Don't give him... because I don't want him to get assassinated. But, and he needs earth boots. So I could give him like a support script. Yeah. A lot of reinvigoration on him. Like summon earth power and then Army of Gold. And he could do it twice. He could do it once on the PD dump here and once on the PD dump here. If they magic phase attack me here. If they don't magic phase me, attack me here, fine. I wasted a PD dump, but that's the only way I can get a PD, like, Army of Gold on this province, is this guy. Or I have to do this guy, but I need this guy to cast Crumble, otherwise to 1-turn pop Ryla, or 2-turn pop Relay. I wonder if I can see his, if I should be able to see his enchantment when I'm sieging his fort. I don't think so, but I'm not sure. Okay, I have iron walls up. Can Hinam see iron walls? Hinam cannot see iron walls. Because if he had cast iron walls with only 1 turn duration, or it ended that duration however long he cast it, ended this turn, then he could recast it again, and even though I do 1,000 damage this to his defense this turn, he would basically repop it. There's a very good chance he moves these mages from here to here. And there's a decent chance he moves his army to one of these. Okay. So anyway, we'll play it out, but I've got to figure out exactly what we're gonna do. But this guy can this guy do Ghost Rider? Oh no, you have to be pretty high. You have to be Death 6. So he needs, oh, he could do it. Well, don't I have my thing on this guy? Yeah. Well, if he got a Ring of Sorcery, he could do it. Yeah, and then we could Ghost Rider around here too if we wanted to. I might need to invest in some more death boosters. Being able to do, because a lot of the good death stuff, like the stuff I've kind of been bitching about, like Manifestation, you have to be Death 5, so a Lich can do it with the Skull Staff, but like Ghost Riders, which is really good, you need to be Death 6, so you need a Lich with the Skull Staff and the hat. But yeah, that's definitely the plan. We're going to do a magic bait here. We're going to do PD dump here and move here and PD dump here. And move in all the support we can. I don't think he's going to come out this turn. We're going to magic duel any gym baiters that come out here. Phoenix Pyre magic duel them, so there's like 0% chance. Okay, we've gotten rid of Never Healing Wound too, which is nice. Yeah, what else can we do here? This guy can do... I think to win, I'm going to need... Fog Wars isn't going to help against Meteorite Guard a ton. It'll help some. He doesn't have Unforted Temples. Doesn't have many sites, man. I've looked at all these. There's no fucking sites. Like where is Jim's coming from? Did he get really bad luck? Or was he just Abyss to the Beyond? That's a nice site. I don't know what's going on. Like this does, I mean, this one doesn't even have good sites. Ring of Water, just bad luck, but I think the trick is going to be not letting this army get here. That's like the main thing. And then probably Ghost Rider raiding here, because he's probably going to send in mages without much support. Or I could just teleport my own guys in. Anyway, it's going to be a surprise for you. So I'll talk about it next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Take care.